As they fight for our freedom, members of the military are being duped by scam artists right here at home. That was the message from the Securities and Exchange Commission, which came to town to make sure that service members don't fall victim. 10 News military reporter Bob Lawrence tells us why American heroes are a prime target.
For enlistees, the introduction to life in the Navy is anything but subtle.
Do you understand?
For many, it's the first time away from home. But once out of boot camp and on their own is what has the SEC concerned.
There are certain unsavory participants in the marketplace who will try to prey upon different definable groups. So the military obviously is a definable group.
It's why the SEC was at Naval Base Coronado and held seminars at Camp Pendleton to urge caution.
You can sometimes be vulnerable to making an investment that may be unwise because your buddies are.
Lane called it a violation of trust. A prime example of that violation of trust is currently being played out in a San Diego courtroom. Jason Mullaney, a former SEAL, is charged with fraud after he convinced a number of active duty and former SEALs to invest $1 million in his company. Prosecutor Hector Jimenez.
In reality, Mr. Mullaney was simply spending most of their money for his own purposes.
Mullaney initially pled guilty, then changed his mind. The case will be heard again in December. Payday loans were another concern, charging exorbitant interest rates to the military until a law was changed. Since then, the military has become very proactive about making financial advice available, right down to budgeting for a family.
They start, just going out and starting buying stuff right away. They don't know where the resources are. They don't know what to expect for costs.
The hope is that an ounce of prevention will prevent a financial headache later on. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.